right, here we go. Fourth down, Newton's Law. And we wanted to go outside the box a little bit, as we always do over here at 4th and 1.
Yes, sir.
And really answer this question. Let's talk about it. Since we was talking about memory lane, let's talk about present day, Peggy.
Mm-hmm.
We're living in a transfer portal era. And what is the long-term implications for this type of mindset?
Okay.
So we're not poking fun, but we're gonna use Jermaine Burton as an example.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first up, we're going to show the video of Jermaine Burton, but we got to give you some context to the situation.
Okay.
So Jermaine Burton being called a no-show multiple times for multiple meetings and walkthroughs this week, just days before Zach and Burrow said he would be the final piece to the puzzle and he's getting a bigger role with the Bengals. So obviously he has been caught walking into the facility in his pajamas and in just a lackadaisical attitude.
Yeah.
And so also, obviously, we had some vets kind of chime in and speak on the situation and just him maturing as a player and a man.
Hold on, slow down. I think you speeded too fast.
Okay.
And this is to the topic of the transfer portal era.
Mm-hmm.
For what we do know, and we're using Jermaine Burton as an example.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Okay. Yeah, before we go forward, you're right.
Before we go forward. This is a particular individual. When you look at his resume, do we have that? Can we pull that up as well?
Yeah, so we do have his resume from where he started. So he started, let's go back to high school.
Yes, sir.
He went to Hateville in
I
Georgia.
did not know he went to Hateville.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach.
Atlanta kid, went to Hateville, then transferred to IMG Academy. All right, and then he finished at Calabasas in California. All right, so that's high school. College, he started at UGA, came back home.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to Alabama. All right, and so he hasn't been in places for the full ride, as you would say.
The topic of discussion is transfer portal era and what long-term implications it has. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen up to this. This mentality, starting from rec ball to middle school ball to high school ball to college to hopefully the professional league, no matter what it is. It could be MLB, NBA, WNBA, tennis, whatever. These decisions that's being made early or that has been, okay, that's cool, that's fair, is going to have a lasting impact. Why do you say that? Because, okay, let's take Jermaine Burton, for example. Using his resume, I'm going to tell you why he's fucked.
Why so?
Not him in particular. People with this mentality is fucked.
Okay.
Because I go to a high school, I don't have success at that high school.
Mm-hmm.
I transfer. The coach don't like me. I transfer. Okay, cool. I go to another high school. That coach don't like me either. Damn. I transfer again. Cool. I get a Division I scholarship. Or I get a scholarship. Cool. I don't like it here, Mom. I don't like it here, Dad. Cool. Where do you want to go? Man, I'll go somewhere else. Boom. You transfer. You have success. Okay, cool. Now, you then go to a situation where for most, you don't got the NFL. You don't got the MLB.
Yeah.
You don't got the NBA. So this routine decision-making skill is leading you down a cliff.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that in the real world, Peggy.
Yeah. I think you said something like that. You said you cannot run away from the real world.
You can't run
He's
away.
a runner. He's a track star.
Yeah, man.
His ass ain't gonna get fucking fired. And when that real life hit it, he gonna say, ah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Like, bro, you can't keep transferring jobs.
Yeah,
You can't keep transferring situations. You can't keep transferring kids. You can't keep transferring circumstances.
Yeah.
Now, there's a difference. Some may say, Kev, then you transferred, then you played at 3 different schools.
You did the 3.
Is it circumstantial or is it convenience?
There you go.
That's the question that you have to ask. I can say I transferred one school because I played behind arguably one of the greatest college football players in my generation. I went to the school to compete. It was already.
So why if for the person sitting in the back saying, why didn't you just wait your turn?
Wait. I never left Florida because I was in fear of waiting my turn. I left Florida primarily because they couldn't even name the backup.
Confusion.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, of course, I done had to swallow my pride and take the back seat to a person who
And you don't even know if you're going to be in the back seat or the trunk.
Now you're talking, Peggy.
Come on.
I thought I was better than Tebow.
Yeah.
There was times where I thought, even though how great he was,
With the truth.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt where it's like, nigga, nigga, you a hater. Like, this is Tim Tebow. But I'm like, bro, I can do that.
Yeah.
Man, we will never see.
Yeah.
Right.
Because while Tebow here, you will never play here. And when that registered and that settled in, I said, I got to get out of here.
It forced your hand.
It forced me. So the circumstance forced me. Now, I'm not the person that's going to say, oh, man, the transfer portal is bad. No, because teachers. No, because adults. No, because coaches been doing this for years.
They have been in the portal.
And jokingly speaking, but it's some truth, females been doing it too. That's going to get me in trouble. But it is what it is. Back on topic, Peggy.
Yeah, back on time.
So for us, when you think about, there's good in this situation, but there's also the thing that you got to think about and say, is this hurting me in my growth and development as a person, or am I just running every time the situation gets tough?
Right.
Circumstance
Okay.
or convenience?
Yeah.
Am I leaving because it's not convenient for me? Like the coach always on me, he always bitching at me, or I ain't being a man, or I'm leaving crumbs. I ain't showing up to meetings on time. I'm dropping the ball, and coach was expecting me to be great, and I don't want him to be howling and screaming at me. I'm a long way from home. This ain't like being like, no.
It just ain't convenient for you, yeah.
That's gonna get you fucked up in the real world.
you
Because
gotta
try
battle.
going to a job and you say, hold on. Y'all telling me, why my boss calling me after an hour? It's my lunch break. Motherfucker, listen. 30-minute lunch break, motherfucker. And if you don't like it, the door, where you go.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't get to sit up here and say, hey, dog, I'm going to transfer in any type of discomfort.
Yeah.
You got to stick it out sometimes because it builds character.
And I think that even showed, obviously, with his attitude, and a lot of, OGs in the locker room have spoke on it.
So even to Jermaine's situation. Now, let's bring you to what his situation is.
Okay.
Do I know him? No. Have I ever met him? No. But when I looked at the resume, I'm saying, hold on. He been leaving
Everywhere he go.
everywhere. And sooner or later, you're going to have to sit up here and knuckle up and be the best version of yourself. No matter how tough, how hard it is.
Yeah.
Let's see what the clip say.
All right, man. OG has something to say, obviously, in the locker room. Man, Hinton, he said he needs to grow up.
It's just, when you get to this point in your career, you got to grow up. You know what I mean? You're a grown man. Nobody's going to baby you anymore.
Okay, next clip.
So Mike Hinton said that.
That's
Obviously,
one.
Head coach.
Part of the plan. And as the week unfolded, there was a lot of positive things people were saying about him. It was all true. And then late in the week, we just got to handle all of our business the right way. And so I can sit here and say it was a difficult decision to make him inactive, but it was absolutely the right decision with all the information we had.
That's two. Go.
Burrow, Joe Shiesty had some good things to say about him.
I'm not sure I would say surprised. I think it's always an adjustment when you get to this schedule. It's not college. You're here early. You're here late, a couple days.
3. Go to the next one.
Jamar Chase.
knows what he's doing 100% with confidence and knowing other positions, I think he'll be even more of a game changer.
That's 4. It's all pointing back to being a professional and taking accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, you got to take accountability. It's like they.
So if he could, given what you know in his resume, if he could transfer,
First thing out.
but can you?
Nah, you don't have that control no more.
So that's what my point is here. We're living in a transfer portal era where, yes, if you're in a situation or circumstance that forces your hand and say, man, I gotta leave here. It's not, I don't see no success here. Cool, chuck the deuces. But if you're leaving because you're being held accountable or your play or your actions isn't congruent to what, nah, bro. You gonna leave there and then mask or start anew somewhere else, all to forget about, bro, you put yourself in this situation. You didn't show up to meetings. You didn't perform in practice. You didn't go to study hall. You didn't do what you were supposed to do on the field. Your attitude was weak as fuck. But when somebody call you out on that shit, you go, nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna transfer. That's what I don't appreciate. No. We didn't have that. I didn't have the transfer portal. I had to go to junior college. And that molded who I was. Yeah. Going through that, knowing that, bro, if I can make it out of JUCO, bro, I know I can make it anywhere. But it was the struggle. It was the tribulations going through those things. So those situations, no matter what it is, builds character. And I don't think these young men and young women have these opportunities to know, to say, oh, I can learn from this. Mm-hmm. Maybe I am tripping. You know what? I was immature. Because I can't say with a straight face that I was the best version of myself at Florida. I was immature. Yeah. Now, did the circumstance still was not ideal for me? Of course. But still, there was things that I could have did better. Mm-hmm. And I ended up learning those things. Yeah. What you got?
Also, even coming into the draft, this also haunted him just from his past.
This was his draft scouting report.
Correct.
Big burst. He can track the ball really well. The Georgia transfer, the knock on him, and one of the reasons, quite honestly, why he's available right now is because there were some questions about maturity and just needed to grow up a little bit. I think TJ Houshmandzadeh's helped him.
Like, bro, that right there, dog, your reputation is going to follow you everywhere that you go. And I'm looking at a clip here, and I don't have a problem with the clip of him and, gambling and playing in the casino. I don't give a damn. I don't care about that. What I do care about is there's really 5 examples of what people thought about you that you had to have proven them right.
Stop making them right, bro.
Like,
Stop
straight
proving
up.
the people right.
And it's going to have to be you having a conversation with yourself to say, bro, I got to stop fucking up. Mm-hmm. Because if the shit get bigger than the rabbit, Peggy,
gotta get rid of the rabbit.
Now, your skill has allowed people to deal with your shit. Yeah. Once you lose that skill, they're going to really tell you how they feel.
Ooh, say that one more time.
Once
you lose the skill,
they going to
really tell you how they feel. That's real.
Like, I'm trying to tell you. Because it takes a motherfucker to be a undrafted free agent. And you fuck up in training camp. Boy, that doggone coach either ain't going to talk to you at all or he going to tell you how he really feel. Yeah. This is what y'all used to do at North Carolina Central?
Bullshit, yeah. Grade A.
That's what they...
Grade
Don't
A.
worry about it. Can't do that. It's the big leagues, guy. That's fucking swag. And that's fucking whack. Next clip. You dig? So, bro, that thing that we also understand is talent can get jaded for some people's eyes. Yeah. I got a clip here, or not a clip, I have a saying here that says, the more talented you are, the more people are willing to deal with your shit. But talent is not enough. You cannot run away in the real world, which means You just thinking, oh, bro, I'm good. I'm gonna go out. Did you get me to something? Everybody don't have that excuse.
Yeah.
Your talent can't supersede your morals. Your talent can't supersede your professionalism. Your talent can't supersede the type of person that you are. Because sooner or later,
but it won't keep you there.
somebody gonna say, bro, pay your asshole, bro. I hate that motherfucker.
Damn, bro. I hate on P like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, these things happen without you even knowing.
Yeah.
And somebody say, oh, shit. Hold on, that motherfucker, that balling. All right, Peg.
Yeah. That sound like me.
All right. You keep fucking up.
Nah.
That same motherfucker that you hazing as a rookie, he gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna be in your locker when you leave. So please be mindful of that. So to bring this thing into closing, Jermaine Burton. No hard feelings in regards to him, but I will say this. I seen him play at Alabama, and I was extremely impressed about what his skill set was and is. And I have full faith a guy with that talent can be a game changer in this league, to say the least. But this argument is talking about the era, not the person. The person was just for the example.